up everybody? Jacob here. I'm representing Warrior Addict, and today I'm sharing with you some of my favorite post-surf stretches. Often after a long, hard surf, the body can feel quite tight, the muscles quite restricted in their movement, or the body quite restricted in their movement. And this is just some of my favorite simple, almost yin-based stretches to help open and mobilize the body after a long, hard surf. I'll start off with my all-time favorite stretch, known as heart melters pose with props at the same time. So I've decided to use my bolster. You don't need a bolster, you can use any elevated platform. However, I like the softness and the cushion on my arms, so having a cushion or a bolster can be quite nice. So you start out by bringing your elbows onto your elevated platform. You walk the hips back with the knees back, so your hips are directly above your knees, and then just like the pose's name, you melt your heart down to the floor. Notice here when I simply just melt my heart down, it creates a back bend into my spine, and that allows the stretch to be more into the spine. However, target area right now is the shoulders. So try to neutralize through your spine. A really nice way is to push into the tops of the feet, pull the lower belly in, and then find almost a protraction through the upper back, like you're trying to lift the upper back. Keeping strength throughout your body, now melt your heart, and you'll be able to find a much stronger, more active stretch. To add a little bit more, you're welcome to bend the elbows. Keeping your spine neutral, you can even try straighten and bend a couple times. I recommend staying here for anything up to 1 to 2 minutes, either in stillness or going through the simple movement a couple times. To really understand the rotation of the shoulders, you can straighten your arms, flip the thumbs outwards as you almost imagine hugging your upper outer armpits down to create a little bit more broad upper back in which you can then start to breathe a little deeper. Keeping this rotation of the shoulders, maybe you want to push the palms towards each other again and then bend the elbows as you melt your heart. That's a really great one for opening up into the shoulders, as well as helping you out with postures like handstand, downward facing dog. It's just an all-round great one. Another really nice one for the shoulders is lying on the floor, extend the arms out in a T shape to the side. From there you can bring your left hand underneath your left shoulder. As you keep the right hand pushing down, roll onto the right shoulder by pushing the left hand into the floor to create more of a stretch and resistance by stacking your shoulders somewhat. If you want it a little bit more, you can rise the left arm back like you're trying to reach the fingers towards each other. And then breathe into here. Just take 3 breaths. However, you can hold the stretch for anything up to, again, 5 minutes if you wanted to. That would be quite intense. From there, to come onto the other side, you can actually get a little playful as you engage into your core. Maybe straighten the left leg up, the left arm up, and then really slowly try to control yourself all the way down onto your belly. Be like a nice little core activation. Then you can come onto the other side, so right hand underneath right shoulder, push into the palm as you roll the weight onto the left shoulder. It's almost like a wild things through the side of the leg. And then right arm reaches up, maybe slightly over, like you're trying to get the hands to each other. Okay, just 3 breaths here. Slowly come up, straighten the right leg, the right arm, and gently begin to lie down into your belly. Another really nice movement through the shoulders is similar to cat-cow, but just focusing more on the upper back. The action is known as protraction and retraction. So from a tabletop position, ground into the hands, protract through the upper back. See how much space you can create through your upper back, and then retract. Protract, retract. It's like retraction, you pull into the shoulder blades. Protraction, you spread the shoulder blades. And then, this is a really nice strengthening and mobilizing movement. Take the hands a little wider than the outer edges of your mat. Come into your tabletop or high plank if you're feeling strong. Face the left fingers to the left as you start to bend the right elbow. See if you can lower the left shoulder down towards the floor or close towards it. From here, push back up. The right fingers face out towards the right as you lower the right shoulder down to the floor. And then you move through protraction. Push up. Protraction. Lift. Push up. You can move through that a couple times. It actually can feel really nice in the body. If you want to go a little bit more, same thing. High plank position. Really powerful, strong movement. Another really nice stretch post-surf, especially if the waves have been quite big, is actually a forward fold position. Often the hamstrings get pretty tight too while surfing from all the paddling and posterior chain engagement. So a really nice way of releasing that is just a casual forward bend. Even if you have a prop, I would recommend that, as the hamstrings can open up a lot more when you feel a little bit supported. So bend into the knees a little bit. The feet can be hip width distance apart to help you balance. Try not to crunch or stress out the toes, have them spread out. This is all connected throughout your body. Even a little movement like just stretching the toes. And then allow the chest to get heavy over the thighs, making use of your prop. If you prefer, grab a hold of opposite elbow. And then see if you can relax your neck completely. And from here, if you've had quite a gnarly surf, if the waves were quite big, at any moment what you'll notice is your nasal passageway will open up from being upside down, and you'll actually start to feel all the salt water coming out of the nostrils. And that alone is great. I recommend taking another 10 or so breaths here in the forward fold. That alone is such a great cleansing mechanism, having the salt water flush out through your system. In fact, it's actually a traditional yoga technique that they use to cleanse out through the system. But I don't practice that. I believe all you need to do is go for a good surf and everything's nice and clear. So just take 5 more breaths here, slow it down, and try to stay really relaxed in your mind and even in your body. Sometimes we can create unnecessary tension, but just try to relax, jaw, face, breath. Take 2 more. And of course, to finish off our post-surf stretch out, I couldn't recommend downward facing dog anymore. It's such a beautiful pose as it creates this concept of full strength as well as flexibility, giving us an opportunity to mobilize into the shoulders, to strengthen into the arms, the fingers, the hands, pretty much every single major muscle group. We get to stretch through the backs of the legs, the posterior chain, and we're also getting the benefits of being upside down, which again, if you've had a big surf, you're going to get all the water falling back out through the nostrils, really cleansing your system. A great feeling. Kind of gross, but it's just salt water, really. So you can take as many breaths as you like. I would recommend 1 to 2 minutes. Just trying to stay as relaxed as you can. Imagine pushing the heels down, doesn't matter if they ground or not. The knees backwards in space. Straighten the arms, relax the neck, and enjoy. Now hopefully you enjoyed this post-surf gentle stretch sequence. Surfing can often make your body quite tight, and sometimes that'll actually take away from your yoga practice. But I think that what is really important is that you're doing what you love and you're prioritizing that. For example, I'm not going to not surf because I know it's going to make my body tight for yoga. So keep doing what you love, keep having fun, but also make sure you take care of yourself, you stretch out your muscles, you mobilize your body, you continue to find strength and power. And yeah, thank you guys again for joining me for the Surf Flow Cool Down. Hope you got something from it. Look forward to seeing you soon. Namaste.